So,
That's
good
okay.
morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Hello, everyone from the world. On behalf of the entire Panda Scanner team, I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to all of you joining us today. We are truly honored to have such a diverse and engaged audience of dental professions and partners here with us. And for all of you first time meet me, my name is Luis Simon, and you can also call me Simon. I'm the global marketing manager of Panda Scanner, and I want to thank you all again to come into this webinar today for supporting Panda Scanner, and also have faith and confidence of our product. I have received lots of feedbacks of people talking about having more webinar in their region and also in their language. Trust me, this is the first but not the last Panda Scanner webinar. We will continue working with experts and dental professions to bring more content to all of you. So, before we dive into today's topic, I'd like to take just a moment to briefly introduce our company and how we got here. Panda Scanner is a company dedicated to advancing digital dentistry through smart, user-friendly, and efficient solutions. We specialize in the research, development, and manufacturing of intraoral scanners, with a mission to make digital impression technology more accurate and intuitive for clinics and labs. One of our best products, Panda Smart, is the result of years clinical collaboration, engineering innovation, and a deep understanding of day-to-day needs of dental professions. Panda Smart is just 138 grams, roughly a size of electric toothbrush. It is very lightweight, highly accurate, and designed for effortless use in any clinical environment. Now, as we turn our attention to today's topic, we are incredibly pleased to be joined by an outstanding guest speaker, Dr. Luciano Ferrari, Doctor of Dental Surgery. Dr. Luciano is a seasoned clinician and a passionate educator in digital dentistry. Today, he will be sharing practical insights on how to get the most out of Panda Smart in your daily practice, from scanning techniques to workflow integration and beyond. So, before we start today's webinar, a few quick notes before. First, the webinar is being recorded and will be shared with all registered participants afterwards. I know some of you cannot make it because of the time, so we will share the recording videos afterwards. And second, please, if you have any question to ask, you can feel free to drop your questions at the chat room, and we will have the QA part in the end. And you can just take this opportunity to share your insights and your opinions with our expert. So let's begin and welcome Dr. Luciano to the stage.
Okay, thank you, Simon. Um, First of all, I'd like to thank uh, to the company and also all of you here in this meeting. I've been working with Panda Scanner since 2016. It has been a wonderful journey, and I today it's a real pleasure to me share some of my knowledge with this amazing technology that helped me a lot in my clinic, and I'm pretty sure that can help all of you around the world. So definitely, um, I'm very excited, as Simon told to all of you. Some colleagues around the world asked about uh, another time, another language, and I'm pretty sure this is this is the first one, isn't it, Simon? And I'm pretty sure you will today you are starting. beautiful journey with a lot of webinars online, uh, probably also insight, and I really believe that it will be amazing. So thank you for all of you here, and I will start to share my screen and share my presentation. Is it all set, Simon? Hello, Simon? It's okay?
Yes, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay, that's great. So, uh, I'd like to talk with all of you today about my experience with the Panda scanner. As I told to all of you, I'm using Panda scanner. Um, I'm working with Panda since to 2016, so I have a deep experience with all the family. I start to use Panda P1, after that Panda P2, Panda P3, and now Panda Smart, and also Panda 3. So I will share with you my experience with especially in this webinar with Panda Smart, and I also will share with you some clinical case. So as Simon told, after the presentation, we'll have some time to questions and answers. And so feel free to send a message in our chat, and it will be a pleasure to me to reply all of you. Okay? So let's move. Why? Okay. So I'm from Brazil. It's a pleasure again. Again to be here. At the beginning, I realized that someone from a friend of mine from Macedonia, and also someone from Argentina. I know there are many people around the world, so it's a real pleasure to share my knowledge today with all of you. So. Uh, I'm a dentist since I've been a dentist 20 years, 20 years of experience, and working with Panda since 2016. And today I will share with you um, a little bit about my experience. I'm a doctor of dental surgery. I have post degree in implantodontist and also orthodontist, and also I have master degree in orthodontics. You can find me. This is my Instagram account. I also have a YouTube account with some tutorials talking about digital workflow, also Facebook and also TikTok. So feel free to send me a message through these social medias. Let's move. So, what's the purpose of this webinar today? We'll talk about the features of the Panda Smart, how to use and how to get the better results with this amazing scanner. So for these, I also will discuss with all of you about the better technique to scan, how to keep your scanner with a good performance, and also I'll show to you some cases, real case that I've done in my own clinic here in Brazil. Let's move. Why should I go to you? It's a question from from a patient. So nowadays we know that the patient can um, nowadays the patient receive a lot of information, especially through internet. So it's important to all of us as a dentist, understand this new horizon and understand how to interact with these new type of patient, and how Panda Scanner can help you to transform your clinic, how Panda Scanner can help you to go to the next level. So, at the end, we'll also be open to question and answers. Okay, so let's start by our smart scanning, our smart choice. Uh, this scanner, how to say, I can assure to you, it's a very, very good scanner. Maybe most of you already used this one, but I'm a real lover of this scanner because it's a small one, lighter one, and also very accurate. Today, I've made some scans using Panda Scanner, and again, day by day, the scanner it's better and better because the hardware is pretty good and the software day by day. We update it, and the final result, the performance also is improving. So why Panda Smart? It's a very good scanner, an excellent scanner. The first point that I would like to highlight it is the high precision, 5 microns. So we can consider the Panda Smart uh, in the top ones around the world because we're talking about accuracy. So you can offer to your patient accurate scan, accurate mesh to your lab, and probably after that the lab can do a good design, and after that the lab can deliver to you a good restoration, a good crown for you using your patient. Also, it's light, so it's very easy to handle, very fast. Today I scanned a dental's case. So um, the challenge nowadays, it's it's a soft tissue, and Panda scanner can scan easily if you have, of course, if you have some skills and use the right technique that I will show to all of you today. So. Um, the case, the material of the intraoral scanner, it's also very important. It's a aluminum alloy. It's important because this can keep the temperature of the intraoral scanner in a good level, and then we can you can keep the performance of the intraoral scanner also stable. So as I told, for all of you, you have a high precision scanner. Sorry. Um, very a light scanner, so it's easy to use, fast to scan. Even with a dental case, for example, we can easily scan. And as I told to all of you before, it's also the material, the case of the intraoral scanner. It's very important to keep the temperature stable, and then you can keep scanning uh, one case, two case, three case without any problem. It's very important. I know some another intraoral scanners, they have a plastic case, so it's not so stable. Especially if we're talking about the temperature inside of the scanner. Okay, let's go. Let's move for the technique. So the Panda Smart, the better way to handle the scanner, it's like to hold a pen. So it's very easy. As a dentist, I've already tested another intraoral scanners. Bigger ones, so it's not so comfortable to use. So this one, it's very easy to use. You have a button. You can use this button to start, to stop, and also to move to the next jaw. For example, you can start by the upper jaw, after that lower jaw, and then to finish, you can also register the bite. To scan, we recommend a distance from the teeth, roughly 2 millimeters. But to be honest, I also use the scanner directly over the teeth without any problems. Sometimes I use like a reference. So the ideal distance it's roughly 2 millimeters, but it's not a problem if you touch the surface. I know some other scanners it's not allowed to touch touch the surface, but with Panda scanner we do not have this type of problem. Let's move to the next one. So this is an animation and how to scan in a better way. Some colleagues around the world already asked me this animation. After that, I can share this animation with all of you. Simon can share, no problem at all. We'll with this animation we'll okay okay. This is the steps how to scan. So firstly, you have to scan occlusal. Normally, I will back a little bit. Normally, in this area, in the anterior teeth, I just adjust a little bit tilt the scanner to capture lingual and also buccal at the same time. So the first uh, the first point that you must to do, is capture the entire arch. After that, you should move to the lingual side. So just scan. At this time, you do not need to fill all the holes. You just need to create the arch. Oh, the animation start again. So lingual side. And after that, buccal. You should start from the occlusal because you already have reference. So one side and another side. After that, probably you need to fill some holes. So what you have to do is just go back to these parts and scan again. No problem at all. So to finish, after scan upper jaw and lower jaw, you need to register the bite. So here, it's the most important thing is explain to the patient that the patient needs to close and stay in the same position, because otherwise you can modify the the real occlusion of these patients. So just pay attention. So you need to register one side and another side. So pretty easy to use, easy to scan, even if we're talking about, for example, a dental's case. So moving to the next, how to use the button. Okay, you can control your scanner using this button. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's watch the video. So as I told to you all of you before, you can start, you can stop, you can just move to another jaw using your button. So very easy to use. um, and use to scan. Let's see how to do this. Click the button to start. So you can scan. Just one click. You can scan, in this case, the upper jaw. If you press and hold the button for 2 seconds, you move to the next jaw. In this case, the lower jaw. So you don't need to touch the screen or even the keyboard or even the mouse. Just one click to end, press and hold. Again, 2 seconds to move to the byte registration. Click to end, just one click. Again, hold for 2 seconds to switch to the buccal 2. You have to register buccal 1 and buccal 2. And now you are scanning buccal 2, and that's it. And after that, just press and hold for 2 seconds to post-process the scanning, and that's it. That's all you needed. All you needed. Just few clicks. How to keep your scanner in a good performance. So the first thing, some colleagues asked me, "Oh, my scanner is not working in a so good." So the first thing that you have to do is uh, calibrate your scanner. The most problems of if you start to face some not so smooth during a scan, you need to calibrate your scanner. So doing this, I'm pretty sure you can solve most of the problems. The other important thing, the other important point is about the computer. In the next slide, we'll talk about it. So before the first scan, you should calibrate. So if you just bought an intraoral scanner, you need to calibrate your scanner. If you start to feel that the scanning is not the scan is not so smooth, you also should calibrate your scanner. And if you move your scanner from a clinic to another clinic, it's also important that to calibrate your scanner. The other important thing is most of the problems of performance it's related to not to the intraoral scanner, but related to the computer. So just make sure that you bought the right computer. You should ask to your distributor in your country, and probably this distributor will let you know which one is the better one. Okay? So I extremely recommend to pay attention on this point, because the computer is very important to you to get a good performance with your intraoral scanner. So to maintenance, it's pretty easy. It's a very good scanner. So what you need to do is just to keep the tip clean, because you have a mirror. So you need to keep uh, this glass clean and sterilized. So pretty simple and pretty easy to do it. So moving to the our Panda Center. Now you have online. You can use your Panda Center online and also in your own computer. So pretty easy again. So you have a idea of the about the scanner. You should use your scanner to scan to get the mesh. So just do it. So pretty easy. You need to go to the order management, create your order. You input the information about the patient, and after that, just scan. You can also keep all the cases that you already scanned here. Then you can see the progress, the status here. It's also you can also check all the information about the patient. So all the information that you need, you can keep in your Panda Center. Again, pretty easy to use, also pretty easy to communicate with your dental lab. So because you also have a communication tool, a chat tool that you can share your mesh, your file, your scan with your lab or even with a colleague to discuss about the case and use our Panda Center to keep in touch with your partner or discuss with a colleague. Talking about the softwares in our Panda Center, for me, this one I call Panda Fix because it's a software uh, very important to give to you some clue about the performance of your intraoral scanner and your computer. So you should use this software weekly. I extremely recommend to you just click here to see if something went wrong or not. So it's pretty easy. Most of the problems of your scanner slash computer you can solve using this software here. Pretty easy. You don't need to ask for a support, but of course, if you need it, you can send a message or call to your local support. But believe me, these two, it's very important, also help us a lot. So just make sure to use it. The calibration software, it's also pretty easy. You have some tutorials um, on YouTube. You can check it later. You also have the orthodontic simulator, also pretty easy to use. And now we launched our new version of PandaCAD. I know some dentists like to do the design and also mill the crown in a chair-side solution. So if you'd like to do these, you can use our PandaCAD software. You also launched our milling machine. You can also use our milling machine, or even you can print using a 3D printer. And here you have the Panda Cloud. You can also go online and check all your cases, the cases that you share with your partner, with your colleagues, so you can keep all of them here in Panda Cloud. You can keep all files for free in Panda Cloud during 1 year. After that, the file will expire. So now, just another screen showing the case that you scan and the progress of each one. We also have the Panda Union, the software that you can use in your mobile phone. Okay, play. You can share. You can see your case. You also can share using a QR code. You can send to your patient. So it's pretty easy to use. What you need to do is download from the App Store or Google Play and start to use. Of course, you have to already created account in our Panda Cloud. Here you have the entire information about the case, also the real 3D file, the viewer, a communication tool. You also have a DSD software that you can use. So it's some more tools that you can use in your clinic. Some tutorials, help center, pretty easy to use. Oh, sorry. And as I told before, you also have the QR code. You can share this QR code with your patient. For example, the patient can check the report about their old case. So just a video. Look, Andrea, in this case, is the patient, and the patient can check the entire information. It's very good. The patients really love to check the real file and also the comments that you can add. Definitely, it's a tool that can bring the patient to the treatment, because sometimes you have to to bring the patient to inside the treatment, especially if we're talking about, for example, aligners. You have to motivate the patient. So it's a very useful tool to communicate with the dentist. Okay, so let's move on now for our some case. I will show how what you are doing here in Brazil. This is a static case. As you can see, now here you have the before and the mesh. Then we use, of course, Panda to scan, and the final case. So, what my point what I'm talking about here. So if you have a very good scanner, of course, you need to follow all the steps as a dentist, and I'm pretty sure you can get the successful case using Panda Smart as this case, for example. This case, it's not my case. It's from a colleague that work uh, in partnership here with me in Brazil. Let's show to you. We know that nowadays it's very important. How long does it take to scan? But you can scan a full arch in 1 minute. Sometimes if you have a very good skill, you can scan less than this. But the most important thing is, of course, should be fast, but the main point is should be accurate. So what you have here, it's a scanner, fast and accurate. So it's it's all you need, a fast scanner with accurate accurate mesh. So pretty easy to scan. And now here I'll show to you if the scanner can do this, you can use your scanner to do anything. Here it's a real case. This one was scanned by me. I didn't accelerate the video. It's the real one, the real workflow. Okay. Upper jaw to be honest, is not a challenge, especially for Panda. Uh, I know that for some scanners, um, they have some problems to scan, not Panda. So upper jaw, I used to say it's okay because there is reference. But the most challenging one is the lower jaw. Look at this one. As I told to you before, I didn't edit. It's the real the real scan. I didn't accelerate it. So if your scanner can do this, we can say it's a very good scanner. So I scanned this one with Panda. So lower jaw, it's the especially Dentalo's case, it's difficult for most of the scanners, not for Panda. So that's it. So pretty good. Upper jaw, lower jaw, and that's it. Oh, sorry. Another video. Oh, sorry. This one was scanned by some colleague in China. Of course, this video was accelerated. But what what's the point here? The point is Panda can scan a dental's case, and as a dentist, I know the challenge, the big challenge is the lower jaw, a dental's case, especially the lower jaw. This patient was scanned, and wonderful. And that's it. The denture fitted very well. So we also have the solutions for implants. It's oh sorry again. Let's play. In this IDS in Germany, we launched a solution to full arch, especially um, lower jaw, and of course, also upper jaw. These scan bodies can help us to scan and also to get the final restoration in a precise way. So it's from my point of view, it's a big advantage this type of scan body, especially for full arch. So let's talk about some materials. I use a lot of zirconia in my case. So here you have a zirconia crown over T-base. Another photo, zirconia with T-base. And before and after, all of my case nowadays, uh, actually, I since before the COVID outbreak, I'm just scanning, so no impressions anymore. So all my case in the digital workflow, even partial dentures, removable ones, but actually most of my cases nowadays are fixed ones over teeth and also over implant. So individual case, before and after, another one, a molar, before and after. Oh, sorry. Now before and after. So pretty easy to do. And if you follow all the steps of the of course, you need to do the surgery in the right way. After that, scan in the right way and send to the lab. And the crowd will come to you, and probably you will spend only few minutes to install and just check the bite. Uh, in this type of case, no need to adjust. In some cases, just a little bit, like a, a polishing, something like that. If you start to do a lot of adjustments, you've done something wrong or the lab. So if you follow the steps, I can assure to all of you, um, your time to deliver the final restoration to the patient, the appointment will be very, very short. So another case now, it's also zirconia over implant. So we have here the implant. After that, the final restoration. Oh, it's a full arch case. Upper and jaw. Also in the digital workflow. In this case, I use resin, upper and jaw, and upper and lower. Another case, full arch, upper and lower. I also scan it, before and after. Another case, um, in this case, only implants in the upper jaw. We've made some aesthetics here in the lower jaw, before and after. All cases in the digital workflow. This case also, full arch, upper and jaw. This is the patient before. This is after the surgery with the implants and also the mini abutments, the mesh, the scan. Um, all implants are already done. In the upper jaw, I use a zirconia, and the lower jaw, resin. So this is the patient after the treatment, before and after. So, moving to the next part. We're proud to be a technology company dedicated to dentists, focus and on scanning. We used to say, just keep it simple, just scan and then share your case with your lab, or if it's some colleague to design and get the case done. So we are proud to be a technology company that can provide a very good scanner that you can use in all type of cases. So, thinking about the perspective of the patient, um, why should I go to you? Thinking, as I told to you, in the patient perspective. So nowadays, the patients here in Brazil, there are a lot of dentists around the world too. So why the patient will choose me, for example? So we can think about some points. I would like to highlight two of them: reputation and recommendation. It's very important uh, here in Brazil, and I'm pretty sure around the world. And technology and treatment options. It's also very important. Of course, expertise of of the professional, cost and payment options. It's also important. Location and convenience. But from my point of view, nowadays, especially nowadays, the patient they are looking for some technology treatments and of course some good recommendations. And where we can find these type of recommendations. That's why we are living in a digital era. So, of course, you also need to be online. You need to build your presence in the on the internet, on Google or Instagram or Facebook or even WeChat. So it's very important. Of course, I'm not here to talk to talk about management or stuff like that. But what my point what my point here? You need to go digital, definitely. So the patient probably you find you in a easiest way. And of course, if you need to go digital to get more patients online, you also need to go digital inside of your clinic. So it's very important to show to your patient how updated you are. So because the patient can go to another dentist and compare, of course. So the technology, from my point of view nowadays, it's very important to to get the client, to get the patient, to do the treatment, because the technology will help us to explain to the patient what the patient needs, and the technology will also help us to do a better treatment. So definitely we should go digital in our clinics. So how Panda scanner can can help us in this transformation? From my point of view, every dentist around the world need to use an intraoral scanner in the first appointment because it's time to create connection with the patient. You need to show to our patient um, how you can help how you can help him or her uh, during the treatment. So the intraoral scanner in the first appointment, from my point of view, it's very important. And my definitely here in my clinic, the patients love to be scanned in the first appointment and discuss about the case, and together we can decide uh, what do you do. So the first appointment, so you can scan. After that, you can provide um, a diagnostic, and after that, of course, you can propose to the patient the treatment plan. And why not? After that, you can also follow up the patient, the case, and I'm pretty sure these from my point of view, it's very important as a dentist and also to the patient to to follow this structure. And that's it. 50 minutes. I believe we also have some time to some questions. I hope to to help in some way all of you, and feel free to contact me. Feel free also to contact the support of the company uh, to together build a brighter future to all of us. Okay, this is me. This is my my daughter. It's a real photo. We've took this photo in my clinic, and probably you guys will see this photo in the next brochures. So it was a pleasure to me to be here sharing a little bit of my knowledge with all of you. So feel free to ask me and also discuss about the technology.